Recording in progress.
谁先插刀弹出来，谁就拿分力。
Hi, good evening, everyone. Anyone can see me, can hear me clearly, and can see my slide? Can you put in the chat box to give me a 888? Okay, thank you so much. Okay, firstly, thanks for everyone to spend their time in this weekend to come in to see and to learn something about what is equity. So first, I will introduce myself. My name is Ching. I'm an asset allocation advisor and also a member of DY Investor Club and also an angel investor. So before I start, and the topic I want to share with you guys for today is equity drive future wealth. I don't know anyone in this Zoom whether you all know that what is equity. So can just give me like 1 hour, then I will let you know what is actually equity and why now we need to start to learn what is equity. So first, I guess a lot of people know that what is financial freedom. This a lot of people dream and we want to be a financial freedom. But guys, do you know that what is actually financial freedom? Can anyone give me a answer? Can feel free to like have a we can have a certain like chat and you guys can give me some answer, then we can have some sharing part. Okay, so actually financial freedom, right? We have a formula and the formula is passive income more than your expenses. So that is what we call financial freedom. And now, have you ever imagined that what it feel like to earn 5,000 USD in passive income every month? So guys, do you all ever imagine if one day without working anything, without doing anything, you don't need to work, you need to wake up early, and when you wake up, you're able to have passive income every month 5,000 USD. Have you ever imagined that? I think there's a lot of people dream, but first, you need to know, how am I going to do that? So first, where is the source you can get it from your passive income? So the source of passive income is always rooted in planning ahead for your first pot of gold with proper asset allocation and financial planning. So will come another question again, where you can get your first pot of gold. So guys, do you ever think that where can you get your first pot of gold? So we can see how much you need for your first pot of gold. Anyone can like give me some response? Say how much do you need for your first pot of gold in order for you to have your passive income? Like what's your dream to have a first pot of gold? So we can see if let's say your first pot of gold is 1 million and in your annualized return, let's say 6%, and it will be 1 year you can get 60,000 US dollar. So if let's say we divided by 12 and your 1 month is 5,000. So will it be simple if let's say we see this formula? Actually, it's very simple. When let's say you see this formula, I just get 1 million first pot of gold. Then after that, I just find a investor to get me an annualized return in 6% per year. And 1 year I can get 60,000. So in divided by 12 and 5,000 1 month. So where does your first million come from? So we start to think this. You can come from like which what I can do to get my first million. So first, everyone know is from employment. So I just find a job. Then I work from maybe 9 to 5 o'clock. Then after that, after 5 o'clock, I can find a second job for my part time to earn more money to get my first million come from. So this is what we call employment. Second, you can go through entrepreneurship. So if let's say you have money, maybe I want to open a shop, a restaurant, a grocery shop. I start out my own business. This is also one of the sources I can get my first million. And the third one is what? This is what we always say is trend. That is the fastest way we need to learn in this century to get our first million. So do you guys know who is this? So actually, Lei Jun, he's a founder of Xiaomi. So he once said, even a pig can fly when it stands at the wind outlet. So what it means, if let's say you want to be a rich person in 10 to 20 years, you want to grow your wealth from let's say 1 million to 1 billion. So you must find what is the trend. So in the next 10 to 20 years, we need to start to think, where should I find the investment tools to get my money can grow faster. So this is what we call trends. So just now I said, you can get from the slide I mentioned earlier. So you can earn your first million from different way. So we can see, do you ever think that actually from employment, do you ever think that you can be a millionaire? Actually, we can see from this example. Her name is Yang Li Jian. She is a blue collar worker. So he reversed her fate through the power of capital. So I don't know anyone know that what is a Hai Di Lao. It's a very famous steamboat restaurant in China. And actually, this lady, she worked as a blue collar and she just started as a server, 800 per month her salary. Until when he started from 800 per month salary and he started to grow until a general manager. And from there, when Hai Di Lao went IPO, her wealth net worth become 20 billion. So now is a question is, if let's say even you want to find a place for your employment, you also need to find a company that in future it will go to IPO. So from there only you can have a more money. Secondly, you see entrepreneurship. So now I think everyone in Malaysia will know what is 99 Speed Mart. So 99 Speed Mart, the boss, he just sell grocery. So you can see all the grocery store, he just sell like Milo, Maggi, mee, all these, our household living things. So if let's say he never go to IPO, he just sell all this product, is not able to reach a 13.9 billion. So when he go to IPO, you can see the return is 156,000 times return. So we need to know the power of equity. And now we can know. So without equity, one cannot build great wealth in the next 10 to 20 years. So we can see the whole world, the top 10 richest men in this world, they all own their own equity. So all the world wealthier individual, they own their own equity, only they can be so wealthy today. So we can need to see now what is equity. So actually, original equity in high potential company is the rarest and most powerful form of financial leverage. So today we know what is public share. So public share actually is very simple, like it's a secondary market. So today is Saturday, right? If let's say you want to buy a share, on Monday, you can go to bank and open a share account. So you can go to public market and you can buy. But what is equity? So equity, what we call is from a original share, which means is a primary market. So it started from a startup stage. So when you see this company in future, you have to have a potential to be a very good company for you. You can start to invest and start to get to involved in that. From there, you can follow this company to grow until a maturity stage. Then you will go to public share. From there, you can earn the leverage. So we can see the whole world renowned equity investor, the famous one. So first is Peter Thiel, then second is Jeff Bezos, and the third one is Masayoshi Son, is from Japan. So we can see in Peter Thiel, actually he invested 50,000 in Facebook and has returned 1 billion to date. So their return on investment is 2,000 times. And we can see the second one, Jeff Bezos. He invested 25,000 in Google and has earned 1.6 billion to date. So his return on investment is 6,000 times. And we can see Masayoshi Son, he invested 20 million in Jack Ma, which is Alibaba company, and Jack Ma is Alibaba founder, and earned approximately 58 billion upon IPO. So the return on investment is 3,000 times. So from there we can see, I don't know anyone, I think anyone from Malaysia, they should know all this company and all this brand. So first, we can see EcoShop, the second one on the left. So actually what it sell? It's the same thing, just sell everything inside is only $2.40 ringgit Malaysia. And we know what is Kuko. Kuko is selling a machinery product. And we know Honda. If let's say anyone like they travel through Singapore and Johor, they will know they actually is a bus service company, so bus service provider. And all this company, they actually planning to go public. And you can see in this chart, in 2025, 39 companies are confirmed to go public and 21 more are in the IPO queue. So from this, we can start to know what is the trend for the next 10 to 20 years in Southeast Asia and even in Malaysia. So everyone will go to IPO, even the company, even the brand we know like for past 10, 20 years, they also will started to plan to go to public and to go IPO queue. And so now you can see all the company you know are going public, yet none of them have anything to do with you financially. So you can know Alibaba. So I think a lot of people, if they like online shopping, they will know Alibaba. But we are just their consumer. We just buy things from them. So Facebook is a social media everyone know. And we are just their user. So even Mr. DIY, we all are just their consumer. We always like to buy something inside Mr. DIY. And Grab, everyone use Grab to take car, for food, but we are just their user. But why we cannot involve in their share when they really go public to earn financially? And so we know currently equity investment is a massive opportunities. There isn't a single billionaire in the world who didn't rise through equity. And now we need to start to think, how do the wealthy invest in equity and reap extraordinary rewards? So you can see the three leading global private equity firm. One is Nielsen, Secure Capital, and the second is from China. And the second one is the Blackstone Group, regarded as the king of global private equity. And the third one is Masayoshi Son, is a SoftBank Vision Fund from Japan. So this is the world three leading global private equity firm. And now we need to know what is private equity. So private equity fund actually are an exclusive circle. The major capital allocate into private equity funds, investing into numerous high-quality companies to earn both dividend and exponential stock growth. So this is the we call it a basic knowledge about what is a private equity fund. And our DY EVF investment principle is 40% we will put in the global top tier company equities to amplify stock returns for our investor. And our 60% will put inside a global top tier stock and F fund, which is fund of the fund, to get a stable dividend for our our investor. So this is how we justify, how we differentiate our fund. So we can see currently our equity vision fund currently cover 4 renowned fund and 8 direct investment projects. So you can see the fund of the fund. For the first one is the Vanguard ETF, and we have Morgans, and we have ECIB, and we have Innovation Venture. And another 8 direct investment project is actually from DY company. And first is our university, and we have our VAI, we have our securities company and trust company and offshore trust company, investment bank, Dubai VC investment group, and DAX. So first, we'll see Vanguard ETF. Actually, Vanguard ETF is the first ETF in the world. And you can see their total asset under management is 10.4 trillion USD. Can you imagine 10.4 trillion USD is how much? It's a very, very big and huge amount they actually manage. And you can see their top holdings when the fund they really put inside to invest for all these company in the whole world. You can see is from you can see from all the product, your social media. We have WeChat, we have Meituan, we have Alibaba. Then after that we have all the car product from BMW, we have Toyota, we have Honda, and we have the most famous everyone know is the Tesla and also Ferrari. And you can see they also put their fund inside Coca-Cola, McDonald's. So no matter from car, from our daily product, even from our social media, whatever we use, all they involved in it. And the second one we can see ECIB. So actually ECIB is an investment bank in Labuan, and actually he cooperate with DY with our DY company for over 5 to 6 years, and they actually help us to generate some income. So this is their historical performance for the past 6 years. So you can see the highest one in 2017, their return is 53.8%. And the lower one they can get is 19.74%. So actually it's very reasonable that when they really can get this return, and our company DY able to give our investor per year per year 10% is very reasonable based on all this historical performance. And the third one you can see is Innovation Venture. And actually this Innovation Venture, their fund is all in AI. So everyone know that now currently AI is the trend. And for the next 10 to 20 years, even in online, you can see the whole world, even from China, even from US, everyone are talking about AI is our next future, and everyone put in fund to AI industry. So actually, Innovation Venture, they put a lot from the past 10 years, they already know AI is the trend. So already started to put a lot of fund in AI products. So this is all the AI product he put in. And DY is as the investor of Innovation Venture. And with 40% in we call it our direct product project, and 60% we put it in a fund for all these fund to generate the income for our investor. And Dominion Yota DY become the world only equity-based financial planning platform. And maybe a lot of people will start to ask, hey, your company only like 6 years, but how come it can be like for their performance and all the growth is all the milestone we reach actually is already over like normal company can do. So maybe you can give me another 10 minutes. I will tell you about the history of our DY company. So actually, our company founded in 2019, and this is our founder, Dr. Stephen Chu. And he get a chance in 2019 to have a one-to-one with Warren Buffett in Berkshire Hathaway shareholder meeting. And after he learned from Warren Buffett, he started to think, I want to have a same concept and to bring the whole concept to come back to Malaysia. And we founded in 2019. And when we know financial quotient is a education we can bring in to Malaysia and even to Asia and even to whole world. So from there, he started to sharing financial intelligence through multiple channels. You can see we do offline, we went to FM, we do online, and even he come out his own book to really sell to the whole world student for them to really study what is financial quotient. And even our Malaysian brand going global. So our learner from website, when they started to learn through Dr. Stephen Chu video, they come in to our offline classes, and our learner from there from 15 countries. And even that, not only learning, our founder, Dr. Stephen Chu, even bring all our students, the high net worth student, visit to world-class enterprise. So you can see on the photo on the left-hand side, on the top one. So 2023, Dr. Stephen Chu brought a number of 20 students went into Berkshire Hathaway 2023 for a visit. And we can see on the right hand side on the top, we even went into a Singapore Exchange Center for a visit, and also the Morgan Stanley and also an international. Because our founder, Dr. Stephen Chu, believe today, if let's say I want to really let my student know that what is actually the whole world investment is doing, I need to, rather that I tell them what is how we do, I will bring them to go in and to have a visit. So actually in 2019, our financial literacy courses integrated into university curriculum. And this is the photo is when it's a signing ceremony, memorable of understanding with GUC, General Wasi University College. So in 2023, we have a chance to have cooperate with this university to help to sell our courses to all the students so they can start to study and they can get a certificate. And in 2023, we even become a Malaysian largest financial quotient education platform. So it's to empowering every household with financial literature. That is our goal. And even that, we also get a world first financial literature graduation ceremonies. And this is all the diploma holder, the first diploma holder in graduated from WCI Academy in 2023. And in these 6 years, we presented our financial quotient courses in 15 countries, and we get over 10,000 members, and even we get over 100,000 learners. And other than that, not even in education part, we do our best, and even we in finance part, we also held a global finance summit in Macau, and we invited a lot of like professional from all these investment field, and we helping countless individuals to build their assets and generate sustainable passive income. So this is all the media coverage. So you can see from this is what we call Nanyang Sangpao and the Star, and also from our ATV. Is all this is under Malaysia media. So in this year, we become the first and only one certified by SSM to get an interest hybrid interest scheme. And our level is the same one with Xiao and Nirvana. So we are the first education sector in Malaysia to get certified by SSM to get this WI investment hybrid scheme. And in the next 2 to 3 years, we will start to build our own university. And not even this, we also recognized by Asian Record because we are the first and only one in Malaysia to get this SSM investment scheme. And our branches in these 6 years, we across multiple country. So you can see this our Malaysia headquarter, and we have our WI Advisory Trust in Labuan, and also our first overseas branches in Indonesia, and the second one in Hong Kong. So our WI Group subsidiary, we have our WI Trust Company, which is open in Labuan, located in Labuan. And we also secure investment from the Prince of Dubai. So you can see this is our website from Dubai. And this is our DY strategy development plan. So we can see now, let's say you want to know what is equity vision fund. Actually, you just invested your money into a equity vision fund, and you indirectly hold the 8 project under the DY capital. So from there, we can know. Actually, a lot of people want to know. Currently, they are face a lot of problem with their money. So people don't know where to put their money, and how am I going to justify whether this investment tool is a good one, or what is the way to do this. So the common problems people face with their money currently. So first is a very low interest from bank saving, and inflation surpass bank interest. So the rising cost of children university tuition, children can't guarantee retirement. So the pension planning needed. Lack of financial literacy lead to investment loss. Inheritance planning, building wealth for the next generation. This is all the common problem we face. And this is why our equity vision fund can help common people to solve this problem. So this is our private equity fund, EVF, our package. So first, we can see your minimum USD is 5,000, 10,000, and 30,000. So the equity holding periods is only 5 years. Because a lot of people, when they started to find an investment tool, they were started to think, I don't know, if let's say the money I give it to you, so when, how long I can hold this. So our equity holding period is only 5 years. So we'll tell our investor only 5 years. And your estimated returns is based on the package you are getting. So let's say you are getting 5,000, so your per annum estimated return is 6%. And let's say you are getting 10,000, your estimated return is 8%, and 30,000 is 10% per annum. Let's say you want to have more, you can ask your financial planner, our DY financial planner, to plan for you for the return. You want to get more, let's say more than 30,000. So you can see the annual bonus dividend we can give it to our investor is 4 to 12% per annum. So from there, the annual total, the least you can get 10%, and the most you can get is 22%. So this is what we can propose to our investor about our investment. So all the projected return and bonus dividends are distributed quarterly. So you won't get your return per year. Actually, it's quarterly, which is on February, May, August, and November. And a lot of people will think, okay, now I know my money, I put it to you. I put it inside this Evision equity fund, EVF. So only 5 years. But if let's say anything happen, do you have any exit mechanism? So actually we do have. So actually redemption is allowed within the first 36 months, but it only capped at 30% of the initial capital. So no early exit allowed between 36 to 60 months. But let's say based on our history for the past, we only went through about seven quarters. And this month, end of this month is our 8 quarters. So based on the past 7 quarter, all our investor, when they already follow us like for like 7 quarter, they won't choose this. Why? Because they actually from every quarter, all from the return and the dividend they get actually is more than 30% already. So normally people won't consider this. And the second option is upon completing 60 months, there's a 30 days window to exit with 125 total return. So your principal plus your profit, or opt to wait for another 12 more months to receive listed company share. So if let's say this what it means, if let's say you put in 30,000, after 5 years you want to exit, you will get 125. So you will get, means you will get another 25% total in return. Means if let's say you put in 30,000 times another 25% is 7,500. So you get 37,500 total in return, you can take back. Or you can wait for another 12 months to receive the listed company share to get another 5 times and 10 times more of your share. And this is our two example for people to really, for all the interested investor to really see. So first we can see in the capital market profit what you can get. So let's say you today you want to invest, you want to participate in 30,000. So expected annual return is 10% and our expected annual bonus is 5%. So which means per year is 15%. Let's say you put in 30,000. So the profit sharing per year you can get 4,500. So let's say every year you just withdraw this 4,500 to reward yourself. So you can see your principal will still be there after 5 years. Even you withdraw every year, your return and the bonus, you just withdraw. After that, when the 6th year we go to IPO, you decided I need to wait for another 12 months, which is another year. And you can see your equity value, you will grow another five times. So you become 15,000. And let's say I I think that this 30,000 actually is my extra money. I don't want to do anything. I just want to put in EVF and for it to like compounding. So let's say you don't do anything, you just put in, and every year your 4,500 you just leave it there to compound. So you can see when you started to compound your asset from 30,000, after 5 years your principal plus your profit will become 60,340. So it will be double up if let's say you decided to compound your asset. So this is why we need to learn a financial quotient, is to really learn how to compound our asset to become more. So you can see if let's say when you go to IPO the 6 years, the equity value will be 60,000. And let's say you wait for another 12 months. After 5 years, when it's already it's already 5 years, so you can think, okay, I want to wait for another 1 year. So when the 6th year, your equity will times 5, you will become 30,000. So let's say, can you imagine you only do it 30,000. So after 6 years, your asset will become 300,000 US dollar. Is 10 times your asset. If let's say you are doing compounding. So after we earn money already, and our founder will tell us, so when you earn money already, you need to start to do charity. So we do business for charity and charity through business. We hope that everyone join us and they're not only earning money, they need to know how to contribute to the society. So this is how uh, our founder started to do it for us. And a lot of people will think, hey, actually your company equity fund, everything, like I think it's very good. But maybe everyone want to know my story about my personal testimonial. Why I will join this company and why I will have a chance to really like introduce this equity fund to everyone, to get everyone to know and everyone to participate. So actually, my past, actually I was 8 years working in Singapore, and actually I was a restaurant manager. And after I working in Singapore for my 8 years, I started to face a career path challenge. And after that, I start to face a personal growth challenge. So when MCO come, I started to think, what is my next station I need to go? What is my next way I need to go? So from there, I decided to start my entrepreneurship when I have my first pot of gold. And I started to open my restaurant because I was a restaurant manager and my husband is a chef. So from there, I started to know where I want to grow my money. So upon the time, I already know how to do business. So I started entrepreneurship, but without any experience, without anyone coaching me. So after that, I lost all my money. Then secondly, I started to know one friend. So my friend started to tell me, hey, actually you can do a stock investment. So without knowing what is stock and without really studying, so actually I just follow my friend. So my friend asked me, hey, this stock is very good. You can start to invest. You can put in money. You can do like this, like that. Then after that, you put in money. You can earn how much. So same thing without any experience, without any learning. I just listen to my friend. So in like maybe 3 months time, I lost around 10 over thousand ringgit Malaysia. So started after that, I started to think, even I cannot success in entrepreneurship, I cannot do it stock investment. So what is the next thing I can do? So I started to think. Actually, since young, my parents told me, you must buy a property because uh since young, I was educated by, if let's say you buy a property and you rent out, so you can get a passive income. That's when our generation was educated about how to get passive income. So from there, I started to know, oh, okay, so I actually bought three houses in Malaysia. So after I really, before that, I always think that property actually is my asset before I learned financial quotient with our founder, Dr. Stephen Chu. So after I really went into Dr. Stephen Chu classes, from there I really know actually property is our liabilities because I still need to pay loan for the bank, and I all the interest, everything I need to pay. And now property is not like last time when we really can earn money. When you buy, you need to really rent out more than the rental, more than the loan you need to pay is very, very hard. This is what I experienced for the after MCO. So from there, how I know WI is because of my brothers. So actually my youngest brother, he get to know Dr. Stephen Chu is through online where he started sharing his financial quotient courses. So in 2019, my brother also, after he graduated, he do not do anything. He just went to online, then he attracted by Dr. Stephen Chu video. And after that, when he really joined this company for this like maybe 2, 3 years, I also never get to know what he's doing. But only one day he tell me, he said, sis, you just give me one day. You will not regret. You can come in and do and study from this and get to know these courses and get to know my coach. So this is the first time in 2022. This is the first time I went to Dr. Stephen Chu classes. So from these classes, I get to know that actually, if let's say today you want to be a rich person in the next 10 to 20 years, or even let's say you want to have your personal growth to have a next level, the first thing you need to do is to invest in yourself. Because from the past, before I learning, I only know the investment is a share investment, property investment. So that's the first time I heard from a person tell me that you need to put your money to invest in yourself, to learn. Only you able to change your life. So that's the first time I went into the class, and actually I went into the third class. I went into the 3 days class. After the 3 day class, I decided I want to Miss Dr. Stephen Chu to be my life coaches. So actually from there I started to know actually what is the core concept of being rich. So actually this is a Robert Kiyosaki Rich Dad Poor Dad Rich Dad Poor Dad author Robert Kiyosaki concept. So I started to know what's the ESBI. So if let's say you always in the right current, you will always be poor. So if let's say you want to be a rich person, you must find a way to be in the left quadrant, which means to become an investor. Let the money work for you. It's not you work for the money. So from there, I started to invest in myself to become Dr. Stephen Chu the IC Investor Club. So I invested about 156,000 to be a investor club to really study what is investment and how to find a different way to allocate my asset. And not only that, I also bring my whole family to study because I was inspired by his group vision to really hope that everyone, the the whole family member, they really can learn what is financial quotient. So in order for them to become rich and not only work for the money. So this is my whole family, and I even bring in my auntie, my nephew, my niece. They also every single we courses, my parents, they will really come to the classes with me. And this is WI Scholar Summit, which is in 2023. So actually I was certified as I was also a diploma holder, the first diploma holder for the financial quotient. And for the past 2 years, actually, I was stationed in Taiwan. And actually, for this past 2 years, I brought a lot of Taiwanese overseas to visit for our KL headquarter visit. Because we believe that only let people really come to our company to study, to really have a visit, to know what is financial quotient and how they can grow from here. And other than that, I even went into a lot of world-renowned company visit with Dr. Stephen Chu. So this is Singapore and International Headquarter and Singapore Exchange SGS. So actually, there was quite surprised. And I was actually a worker in Singapore. And last time when I in Singapore, I was just working. I cannot have a chance to really went into this kind of world-renowned company visit. So actually, without Dr. Stephen Chu, I do not have a chance. And this is a Singapore Standard Charter and also Singapore Citibank. And also I even went to a Japan 7-Eleven headquarter to have a visit. And Japan exchange JPX. So it's a very, very happy to have a very good thing is for this year, I already with all my hard work, I get my personal award to have a French incentive trip 2025. So in this year 11 November, I will be going to France for a 9 days incentive trip rewarded by a company. And for all these performance I get and all this award I get, I need to thank to my two life coaches. One is Dr. Stephen Chu. So he actually always like when I face anything, he will be always there to help me, to guide me what is to do next. He always like is like a father that of DY. Then he always will be there to help us, to guide us, like what is to the next and to give us direction. And Mr. Alvin Chu, he always is like a counselor. So if let's say we face anything when we really going through this career, so he always be there and help us to tell us what to do next. So I'm very thankful that I in this life I can have these two life coaches to be in my life to really coach me, to guide me for my next level, for my future, even for my career. And I have one quote to share with everyone. So actually today, let's say you really give yourself a chance to have 1 hour with me. It means that you really want to know what you are looking for opportunity of looking for a chance for like your future. And I can tell you, DY is your best choice. No matter if your investment for your investment part or for your own career path. And today, you just seize an opportunity. You can exchange your 1 day for 30 years of life. This is what I experienced for my past 4 years. If let's say when my brother, when he really come to me and he told me about this, I don't really give myself a chance to really come in and really see what is this company, what is this founder, and to get to know everyone in this company. I do not have a chance to from a worker from Singapore and today become a speaker, can talk online with a lot of people to do sharing in overseas. So you can give your chance to really come in and see what is this company. It really can help you. So you can contact with all your financial planner from our DY company. So can get to know like what's your planning for your financially or even for your career path with us. And maybe a lot of people will think, they will start to ask, Wan Ching, actually I have maybe 10,000. So what I can do with this 10,000? So actually option one, you can do entrepreneurship like I went through before. So your duration also maybe 5 years, but your cost is what? Your time, your labor, your health, your mental energy. The result you can get maybe massive wealth, maybe as always, maybe you can restart from scratch. So this is your result. And second option, same, I have 10,000, only 5 years, but my cost is maybe I delay my gratification. And the result I get is minimum interest because currently all the saving, fixed deposit, all this is the interest is very, very low. So the third option is what? You can do it capital return. You can do capital planning for the next 5 years. So the cost is the same. You delay your gratification, but the result you can get maybe is an annualized return of 10 to 22%. And 5 time to 10 time premium. And you can secure exit strategy and your growth and learning. And actually you have business opportunity. The best part, you can have Bangkok and Korea trip. So this is our DY EVF we can provide to our investor. You join us, you not even can come in, you can do investment only to get only the return. You can be a sleep investor, but at the same time, you can keep on learning from us because we have a lot of courses like from Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, even Thursday. We have courses from afternoon, then at night, then after that at the same time, every day, every morning from 8 o'clock, our CEO, Mrs. Alvin Chu, will have a sharing with us from 8 to 10 o'clock about the personal growth, about your financial planning, about the company future planning. So this is all the value we can provide to our investor. So if anyone really want to get to know more, you can you can contact your financial planner from DY because currently we're having a very good promotion for whoever join 10,000 and 30,000. So you must grab this chance because this is not always we have this kind of chance to have this kind of promotion. So you must contact your financial planner. Okay, so my sharing for tonight is up to here, is going to the end. And thank you everyone for your time. And feel free to scan the QR code to provide your valuable feedback. And I hope everyone have a good days, and I hope I can able to see you guys offline. So thank you so much for everyone for your tonight. Thank you.